Hot barrels and tight lines. This is Brian Mookie, and welcome back to Conversations with a Sportsman. On March 29th, 2016, we sat down with Dick Wani, duck hunter, historian, and author of Horicon to Kashkanan. In this episode, watch and listen to stories of the old duck hunters, candid and straightforward with Dick Wani.
I'm not proud of this story, but that the mishap occurred I dropped my gun in the water. I think everybody has dropped a gun in the water like that. And I fell out of, I got a canoe. One of the best down here, one of the best pieces of equipment I have is a canoe. I can float these rivers here and I can haul it. I got a couple bicycle wheels on a carrier like that. I put the canoe in and push it back to a place, and I use that canoe a lot. But Matt and I were hunting out here, that nice place I told you about Marsh by Vinnie Haha out here. And it was a real quiet morning, and we had pushed out there. We were waiting for opening time to come around. I guess it was opening already by that time. I heard a push, push, push behind us, behind the puddle behind us. Turned around, looked, there was 3 ducks sitting in the water behind us. I said, Matt, I'm going to turn the canoe around, and he would get a shot at those ducks. So they got up, and he took a shot, and he got one of them. But when he flew around on my head, I shot, and a canoe was rounding on the bottom like that, And when you put I step backwards, you're stepping on the rounded part, in the water I go. If sometime or another you're going to get a wet hinder when you're hunting ducks like that, you're just going to go over your waders, and I couldn't find my gun. I got him shooting an 870, and I was in the water. He reached down I couldn't find it. I'm going to find it eventually because it's right there someplace, but you're going right alongside of it. But I found it and let the water drain out of it, and shot it after that. But the other one, an embarrassing story was when the season opened midweek. I told you about getting in the boat and motor and going up to Horicon and the whole works. And so I did. Class in the morning, biology class in the morning, getting a boat. It was only for a couple of years it opened in the morning and on a weekday like that. Up to Horicon, over top to 4 Mile Island, walking by on the other side, and had a dog on, a black lab dog, and I named that one Jet too. So as I walking out there, the shooting was started already. And the limit was 3. Only had 3 ducks in. And there was lots of teal. There were teal all over the place. So I walked out there, stood in the rat house, and I wasn't long. I shot the 3 teal. Nobody else there. But after I shot the first teal, my gun, I had a shell stuck in a chamber. I have a mech reloader. Mechs were made in Mayville. And when you use that reloader, you got one step, you bring the handle down and knock the primer out, but you push it all the way down and you size the brass, okay? I thought, I don't have to push it all the way down. I knock the primer out, but that brass expands. When you shoot that, I was shooting AA shells, and I had a shell stuck in a chamber. Oh God, I'm out in the middle of Horicon Marsh, standing on a rat house out there. I got that one teal. So I walked back towards shore. I got to go to 4 Mile Island. I'm going to have to find a stick, push it down the barrel, and shove that thing out of there. When I get by 4 Mile Island, there's a guy there, worked for the county, a young guy. He was standing there. He didn't have any ducks at all, but he had a knife. And we pried that out of there, okay? He comes into the story later on here. Back out I go, I shot 2 more teal. After I shot the 3rd teal, there's only I'm only been out about 45 minutes, the dog swims back out in that pothole there behind that big slough behind 4 Mile Island, picks up a duck. There must have been a duck that was body shot and landed. I didn't see it, brought it back. It's a pintail. So I thought, I got 3 teal, the limit of 3. Now I got 4. So I thought, well, I'm going to I put the pintail in my vest. I'm not a hunting club, I had a vest on, 2 teal. I'm going to carry that teal along with me, and when I'm going to give it to that guy back by the shore there. I didn't take a step from you to me. The guy said, you better not have 3 ducks in your vest. His name was Jim March. He was a warden. I got to know him after that. We got a couple laughs after that. I said, I do have 3 ducks in the vest. But I lied to him. I said, I had 3 ducks, and the dog went out and got the 3rd one and came back, and this is the teal I have in my hand. He said, you're full of shit. That's the word he used. He said, that last duck the dog brought back was a pintail. He was right there in the grass right behind me the whole time. He said, give me that teal. I threw it to him. He said, why don't you go home? He let me go. Oh, I could have kissed him because I'm a biology teacher, natural resources teacher. My dad's a warden, and I got an over the limit of ducks, and I lied to the guy yet. So it was a white lie, but that was an embarrassing moment for me, a really embarrassing moment. Man, I got an award from the Wisconsin Wildlife Federation. I got it in Madison, and he's sitting out in a crowd that day, and we had a little laugh about it afterwards. And it was just one of those things where he could have given me a ticket, or I just anyway.
If you could have One day back, steal one hunt. Who would you be with, and where would you be?
It'd be with Matt and that being out on that hunt we had in that cornfield that time. That would be my son. Yeah, and he likes the ducks as much as I do. He just we just go out when he was here the other day. We just took a ride out just to look at ducks. I could, and he's the same way. You could sit in an evening and watch ducks flying, just to watch ducks flying. There's something magic about ducks flying. Not mourning doves, not nothing else. Ducks flying. Even geese on it. Ducks. One time I was hunting out that marsh out here, and went out there in the morning, and there was at that Minnehaha marsh, and there's a nice one of the bitter blinds out there. It's kind of really a nice spot, but there's a lot of times somebody in it. It's public hunting ground, so there's somebody in it. So I stayed on the shore there and waited till shooting time came around, and a flock of mallards came and landed in that pothole there. Nobody shot at them. There's nobody in that blind. And the wind was blowing just howling that morning. So I went out there, and I think I shot a limit of mallards that morning there. But the first one I shot, I went with the canoe to get, and then to come back, you couldn't get back. Sometimes the wind was blowing so strong, a canoe is a little bit up in the air, like a sail in front there. I couldn't get back. I just, a guy 50 years old, he have a heart attack someplace in a marsh like that. So the rest of the ducks I shot drifted across that pothole on the other side, and what I did is picked them all up.